only going to be live a few minutes, but I wanted to give you the opportunity to see what I'm seeing if anybody comes on. This is in Sedona, and the airport is one way, and this is behind me. I don't know if anybody's gonna see this, but I'm gonna turn you around. And hi, Janice. So check that out behind me. This is one of the stops on the tour, and I'm only gonna stay on a few minutes. I just wanted to show you something beautiful today. I'm gonna turn it around and check out that scenery. Oh. Oh. Hi, Byron. Hi, Tara. Check that out.
So if you guys want to hear what's going on here,
Yeah. I can let you hear my tour guide in the background. Hey, Linda.
Sedona, right? West side, uptown. But now I am. Family History Museum is the canyon.
Just
Quick. Flagstaff is just a huge volcano up there. It's dormant, known as Sunset Crater. Right? So if you look in the back there, that's all Flagstaff. Way in the distance. See all the trees up there? It's the Mogollon Rim, also known as the Rim of the World. You can camp out
Hey,
anywhere
Johnny.
along the Mogollon Rim. So at nighttime, you'll see lights up there overlooking the backside of Sedona. So that's really cool. It's home to the largest continuous pinyon pine and ponderosa pine forest in the entire state of Arizona. It is Flagstaff, so there's bigger animals, bears and elk. You can do elk hound hunting up there and whatnot. So. And it's only 45 minutes away, right? All that. So there's a dramatic change in temperature. It's always about 15 to 20 degrees cooler up there than it is down here. And we're always 15 to 20 degrees warmer than Phoenix. So we sit in this bowl, right? And indigenous call it the turtle shell, the turtle's bowl, because we're protected in this bowl by all the mountain formations. Colorado Plateau, meaning it's mountains, the verde valley. But also they believed it was energetically protected by an invisible spiritual dome. If anything bad were to happen in the Four Corners area, that's a safe area. Interesting stuff around that topic. Well, we'll keep on going. There's Wilson Mountain right here. That's at 7,000 feet. Okay, it's on par with Flagstaff. It's higher than Thunder Mountain, but you can't get up there by vehicle, only by foot. Okay, so we're about 4,830 feet airport elevation. Most of Sedona is around 4,500 feet. Thunder Mountain's around 6,800-ish feet.
Thunder Mountain right in front of me.
Top of Thunder Mountain. You see where that line is at the top of Thunder Mountain? It's where the water line was back in the day. So wherever there's red rocks just means that this place was underwater. That place was underwater once upon a time. That's how all these red rock formations have formed. And the iron sits heavier than the sandstone, the limestones, kaibab, coquina, limestone. So that's why the red rock's at the bottom portion. So the Grand Canyon also has red rocks, but that's the upper third portion of the Grand Canyon. This exposes 6 million-year-old rock. The Grand Canyon exposes 2 billion-year-old rock at the deepest levels by the river. So it's not as old of a canyon out here in this valley, but still fairly old. People find fossils at the top of Thunder Mountain to this day. You find that lightning rock called fulgurite. It goes for a pretty penny out here. You can find it in the crystal shops. Sedona fulgurite, right? Lightning hits, it clumps up, high temperatures. And it's pretty cool stuff. And then you have the Soldier's Pass that I pointed out earlier. And this big dip, green dip in the ground, that's where the 7 sacred pools are. So
That's the dip over here.
It's one of the main hikes to do out here. After monsoon season, we get a lot of rain. It forms 7 pools. That's behind that rock that looks like a coffee pot. Coffee pot rock.
See that one?
Coffee kettle.
Coffee kettle.
And then we have this loaf on this ground, this hump on the ground. That's known as the sugar loaf. That's a great sunset hike. It's 25 minutes to the top of it. Nobody's really on it. This hump on the ground. Okay, and then to the left of Thunder Mountain, you have Chimney Rock. We'll be heading in that direction later. That's where the stupa is, the Buddhist peace park.
Yeah,
you
look.
can kind of see the
I'll come back on when we go to the Buddhist
Anyway,
Peace
to the left
Park.
of Chimney Rock, Yeah,
So,
Boyne Canyon, that big green canyon, that's home to the most amount of ruins in Sedona. The main thing to do, according to Google and TripAdvisor, is the subway cave. But there's way cooler things in Boyne Canyon. Besides the subway cave is pretty basic. It's home to the
so
most
I don't want to
ruins,
keep
and
you
the
guys
Occupy
too
Apache
long,
people believe
but
that
I'll come back later when we get
quite
to the
literally
Buddhist
from
Peace
that
Park.
canyon. So every
That's going to be
indigenous
really
culture
cool.
has a creation story.
I'll come on a little
There's
later.
tablets that come out of Boyne Canyon.
Alrighty.
Although they believe that people were birthed out of Boyne Canyon and came out of the earth there, they honor that.
See you in a little bit. Let me turn around.
Lockwood in Sedona, right? So they live in Phoenix.
Okay.
That way, they
This is so cool. We've been doing this. Yeah. Hiya, Kat. Hiya, Johnny, Tara. So I'll see you later. Then we're going to go to this Buddhist Peace Park, and that's supposed to be really beautiful. That's one of the vortexes, and I'll come on a little later to see you that. Hiya, Patty. So we'll see you in a little bit. See you later.